Okay, so... I'm just checking things here. So, yeah. Last we left off, this was the bust. The single mode with... Miriam? Yeah, Miriam. However, from what I did learn, because I did look some stuff up, and... Yeah, from what I can gather, I was incorrect that that this is unique. There's nothing new about this. Like, the final boss isn't different, it's standard like usual, like if you were playing episode 2. Really wish it wasn't episode 2, but whatever. Oh wait, never mind, it's episode 1, isn't it? Technically, because the final boss. But it's very hard for certain characters. And I'm not really a big fan of something else that I learned. But I'll get to that in a second. First, let me look at Stage 1 map. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there are quite a few secrets in the final episode, but for the single mode, you are restricted quite heavily based on character, which I think is dumb in hindsight. Makes some characters objectively just better than others because of that. Not really thrilled about that being a thing. Let's go to this one. But we need to do this again. Because, as it turns out, there is quite a change here. And I just wasn't aware of it the first time. Dominique was saved, reunited as Gensu's allies. They become aware of a new threat. Rays of the moon rapidly approaching. It's not a moment to spare as the battle. Humanity had quietly begun. Is that so? To be frank, that at present, it's impossible for us to attack the moon. That is, of course, here and now, however. Together, with the Church's knowledge, along with the shards we've collected, and my alchemical skills, we've designed a vessel using the same principles as Hachi's armor. Let's send the fort to the moon, is what I would like to say. But I'm afraid we are lacking the materials needed to construct the vessel. We're even shorter on time. Let's split up and gather materials individually. Once you've found what we need, please hurry to assist the others. Let's pray for luck. And this time, we're not going to be a dummy and go by ourselves. That would be silly. Nope. We're actually going to be doing it all. And, oh boy. Looks like the first stage, I'm gunning solo. You know what? No. We're not doing that. I know how to cheat this. And I will be. You see, the characters that show up at which stage is determined when you actually start it up, and it can be different each time. So yes, I'm definitely going to be doing that, and this time we're going to be skipping stuff here. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, that's a bit better. Give me someone to work with here. Not that Ultimatsu isn't bad or anything. Like, he's fine, it's just... I like to have some backup, you know? Now, for the time being, I'm not gonna worry about the power-ups. Because we're gonna have a limited roster to work with anyway. Because, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any way for me to get the item for her that can break this. So... although if I get it, I will basically be coming back here with it. Yeah, we are back to hard mode stuff, unfortunately, so no, weaker bosses for me. Though, aside from a couple, I don't even really think it's a problem. Ah. Damn, you are aggressive. Damn. Hmm. Oh, I know how to get that. I just don't have the means to do so yet. Alright. I'll say this, I'm going to be very glad that the game keeps track of what items you found from what stage, because, man, it would be a pain to keep track of it otherwise. But again, not much we can do about that for the moment. Oh, I'm going backwards. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. Nope. Really? Trying to get used to having ultimates on Getsu for stuff. Because I recently played through a playthrough where I couldn't take advantage of him, so, I'm a little out of sorts now because of that. I'll get used to it. But yeah, I will say the single-player thing is interesting in concept, but for a game like this, it just isn't very good. Man, they really don't want to fess that up, do they? Oh, I can get up here. Neat. I don't think it's gonna do me any good, but... Oh yeah, it actually doesn't. That's from another pathway. Fine. Damn. Couldn't find it at all on this stage. Can't blame it. Well, time to take on this boss. A boss that is remarkably easier with Ultimate Sengetsu than... Damn it. But yeah, you can see how we've shredded him so far. Flying attacks always do throw me off guard, though. Yeah, I am screwing the timing up so bad here. Yeah, I screwed that up. Incredibly bad. I also know about being able to cleave monsters in half. If you swing at them just the right way, I am not gonna try that. I would never get the timing down. Okay, we've taken care of that. Human turned into a harlot. Rather, that's what you saw. Yeah, very interesting. Now I see what your heart desires. What you giggling about? Don't worry about it. Dismissing myself. I wonder about that. Whatever. Okay, so about the next one. Nothing. Okay, stage 2 is gonna be skipped then. Because there's really no point, since we only have 2 characters to work with. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're getting you next. Alright. You. Okay. Yeah, you're not really gonna help, unlock anything specific that Miriam can't get into, so... That's unfortunate, but... whatever. Another character. Oh my god. Man. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, they really want you to have Ultimate Sengetsu for this, I can tell. Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, I figured that's what that was. Hmm. Yeah, I don't imagine we're gonna have great luck trying to go down there. Wait. So, going down here is pointless, then? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, we go this way. I was gonna say, I was like, wait a moment. Oh, come on. Wow, they really don't want to give her that, do they? Okay, for once, you might actually be coming in handy. Yeah. Although I suppose I could use my charge shot to potentially... Yeah, barely. And I do mean barely. Oh, you can actually get up here. I don't think it's gonna do us any good, but... Eh, we'll see what happens. Oh my god. What the fuck? What, even the charge shot can't hit you? Yeah, those enemies are annoying. This one? No. Seriously, how long is it gonna be before we'll get that? So, there's no point to this. Wow, that's pretty lame. Don't have you yet. Thank you, finally. Damn it. Freaking itchy hair. God. Oh. Good lord. Well, I think we're almost done with this stage. Yeah, pretty much. Freaking hell, really? Okay. Damn it. Okay. We got a flight stone. You know, we fought together long ago. Seemed to hold such a grudge against the demons of Kudu now. What changed since then? Back then, huh? Never returned home, expecting a warm welcome. Found my wife's corpse, an ugly, grinning demon waiting for me. Hated demon kind ever since. Along with the alchemists who used them, the church who did nothing to help my family. Wasn't connected with any demon hunters back then, though. That's why I came here to see you when I heard rumors of your presence. Anyone would? You'd share my rage and hatred. What happened with you, anyway? When I see you again? You've gone completely soft on me. Been cozied up with those alchemists who summoned the demons in the first place. Times have changed. Now I see people for who they are. Yeah, everything really has changed. Talking like this now makes me realize I'd like you buried this way. That's so. Okay, so... we can't get all the items without... Hmm. Who's next? Hmm. Oh, okay. For a minute there I couldn't make out who it was, but I see it now. It's Dominique. Cool. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work either. Nope. Now that I can get through. There's one specific sub-weapon for him that would be a bit helpful, but I don't imagine I'm going to be getting it. Hmm. This is a bit of a risk, but... Oh, it did plan out. Huh, go figure. E for dash jumps. Okay. So does that carry over between stages, I wonder? Go away. The revival thing, I mean. I really wonder about that. Damn it, I was trying to switch characters, but the controls are being unresponsive. There we go. There we go. Was hoping for a heart, but I didn't get one. Oh, you can break those? Never mind, I guess I don't need the axe with her. Okay, never mind. That's disappointing. But in order to get all the abilities, I'm gonna need to be able to fly around, so... Depending on how things go, we might be waiting a while before we go on our item hunt. A little bit concerning that, but hey. I don't think we're gonna really start having concerns until stage 6, though, believe it or not. Because, you know, we actually have a full team this time, so all of these bosses are not really gonna be super tough. Okay, this isn't anything too special, it's just a shortcut down. So yeah, I can get rid of the axe now, I suppose. We're not gonna need it for anything. And I've recently learned, thanks to watching someone, that those things actually do stop eventually. It's not permanent. So yeah, nice to know that. Alright. Okay, cool. Sure, why not? Hey, jerk. Okay, I need to get some health for you soon. And you can't do anything with those, so... Can it? I don't want to lose him already. Oh my god, quit sending me these. Okay, it looks like that's a heal spot, though. Okay. I wish I had got a big one. Oh no. No, no, no. We're not doing that. Crap, now I have 2 people low. Come on. This place should not be that... Oh, we get a power-up early, though. Cool. Alright. Hmm. Figures the only time they wouldn't be dropping hearts is when I need it. You know, instead they just keep giving me money bags. Okay, well, this'll be helping. A bit. Oh. Okay, cool. Get over here. Okay. Okay, you're mostly healed. Where's yours? There we go. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, apparently your ultimate sub-weapon is very rare to come across. Because I'm curious if that revival thingamajig carries over between, stages. I'm gonna assume no, but... Actually, yeah, this is much better way to shred him. Got a residual heat crystal. Cool. Occurred to me that rather the Soul Racer, would we not have been better off just searching for the Zanmato from the start? Though I knew of its existence, it would have been foolish to count on finding the sword. Could have been hidden anywhere. You have a point. However, it was not well hidden. It's left on display in plain sight. Well, it's easy to say that now. Hmm. Come on, I can't see that well. Then insert laugh track here. Alright. So, okay. So, okay. I'm gonna be going back here. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, we can't get to a couple of these other ones without being able to fly, but we could probably get to at least one. I think. We should be able to. Yeah, that easy, huh? Ah. So we need to go down here. Sneaking through there is actually a trap. Let's see. And yeah, the revival thing does transfer between stages. Well, isn't that nice? As long as you don't retry. Well, cool. Okay, we go over here. Wow, this is kind of spammy. At least you gave me my health back. And we go across here. We should have the health for this. Okay. Okay. Oh, seriously? And yeah, got another one of those. Cool. Yep, okay. Now, we managed to get that one. I'm gonna try to wait as long as possible to actually get all the power-ups. Because stage 5 is not so hard. Definitely want to hold on to that for this stage. I saw someone play through just an Alfred playthrough. And boy, did I learn a few things. But first we need to get a little bit further in before we can really take advantage of that. First of all, yeah. If you can take this path, you want to. I just seem to have really shitty luck trying to... Oof. That was a little too close for comfort, man. However, it takes us over here. Also, you get, if you attack things here, you get stuff back. Really? Although it'd be nice if you actually let me pick it up. Yeah, they really don't. Come on. Yeah, that's not worth it. But man, they really should have cut down on the regen here. Yeah, that's actually not worth it for her. Especially since she has the revive. I don't want to take the chance with her. Okay. However, yeah, the skeletons actually drop parts to that guy do a certain direction if you freeze them. I did not know that. That's actually kind of awesome. Well, that's one rare sub-weapon of his. Freaking ears, quit itching. Fuck. Good lord, man. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the best route to getting across this chasm. I think the ice spell has something to do with it, but I'm gonna be putting a weight on that. That's mean. They make it seem like that's helpful. But it really isn't. I mean, maybe if you're really good at timing, you could double jump over there, but yeah, it doesn't even lead to anything special, and it's very risky. And I'm going to be using that revival thing a lot sooner than expected. At least it doesn't seem very hard to get back. Oof. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, not good. Oof. Thank you. Okay, no, I'm not taking any chances whatsoever for anything. At least not until I get to the next checkpoint. Which it doesn't look like they were wanting to give me one, is it? Ugh. Go away. Also, sometimes Alfred attacks with his rod, he gets weapon points back. That's interesting. Okay, thank you. There we go. Good. Oh, come on, really? Really? Well. Oh, come on. Yeah, I do not like this room. Oh yeah, this is bad. Come on, shoot out. Well, I'll be using this a lot sooner than expected. God. Man. They sure picked the worst... Yeah, the worst fucking enemies for this room. Oh. Yeah, seriously, I'm about to die again. I hate this fucking room. Just let me through here. And of course, yes. You notice that last time we played this, we did not get, a lot of health ups. They are in very... Okay, why is it doing that? I'm noticing that the screen is glitching. Probably have to restart my computer, because that wasn't doing it before. Yeah, this stage, for whatever reason, is giving me a lot more trouble than last time. Either that or I have a very bad memory. Oh. Well, sure. I'll give my people some health, why not? Because, yeah, I think they could use it. Fucking hell. Fucking... Okay, I want up at this stage. Make no mistake about that. Because, yeah, I am getting really fucking tired of this shit. Damn it. No. This. Yeah, because this place is murder, man. Just some minor screw-ups and you could be fucked. Hmm. Well... Okay. This boss, however, is a pain in my tail. Yeah, that's not working for me at all. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. At least I can manage with, like, using multiple characters to try to gain advantage here. Okay. Okay, that one just gives a weapon. Okay. How much HP do you have this time? Oh yeah, I had you practically beaten last time, so... Ugh. Damn it. Okay, got snagged you for a second. Got it. Yeah, I jumped way too soon. But hey, at least we got past it, right? And that's something, I guess. Got a self-destruct switch. Okay, so no one new to talk to here. Hmm. This is probably gonna be a mistake, but... No, let's go for Hachi. I'm afraid not to. Because in order to beat the boss to stage 7, I think I'm gonna need him to help out. Since that boss fight is very frustrating on hard difficulties. Plus the stage isn't exactly fun either, without Hachi. So, as much as I'd like to go over there, I can't. Wait, actually, could I? Damn it. Dude, come on. Really? I know you can probably get up there. Why are you whiffing the jump, dude? I am not happy about this. Oh wait, never mind. No, I can't. It's not close enough, damn it. Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, that makes me so mad that I wasn't able to pull that off. At least I got most of it back. Trying to get what power-ups I can on the way through all this, but the two characters I need the most, however, they were not given to me. Ooh, moved to the right first. Oof, jeez. Really? Well, I do have you, technically, so... So this is actually made much easier. I actually feel bad for complaining about him being super good, because... Oh boy. Because, yeah... I will definitely not complain ever again after playing some of the hard difficulty here. Like, you give me all the Hachi you want, I will not complain. Now, yes, I would say, typically speaking, that the game shouldn't require him, but still, I'm not gonna complain. Like, this game gets rough after a while. Okay, is this thing gonna spawn in? Okay. I'm going to make an attempt here. Okay, so that did work. Alright, what's this all about? Oh, no, 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 no. I know what this room is. No, you're not doing that. In retrospect, knowing how things play out, I really should have just reset the final episode till I got people like Hachi and people like G-Bull sooner. Because then I could have just gotten the power-ups as I went, instead of having to wait till later on. Hindsight, but it's fine. It's not gonna be that much longer, and we're doing pretty alright still. Damn it. And I'm kind of surprised by that, since we only have, like, 1 health up, so, kind of surprised we're doing as well as we are, to be honest. Oh, hold on. Should have went back instead of forward through the list, but there we go. Get a little bit more of that in case we need it. Okay, we're at a point at least. Good. Good try not to rely on Pachi in this room just yet. Oh, I do not like this. The fact that they put him up there. Can I get rid of you? Can I? Thank you. Yeah, that is really messed up. An enemy like that, that is almost entirely out of reach. Okay, let's wait for it to come back. Yeah, we're going this way. Damn it. Yeah, I always remember that cheap shot. What the fuck? As tempting as that is, it's not worth going for. I know how to do it now, but not worth it. I'm surprised that we missed the item from this. Usually it's on the way to the place, but it's not here. And that's kind of annoying. Oh, that's right. We ran into this last time too, didn't we? The attack up, it's not in the same place. Not in this mode. I did learn that it is here, but in a different place. Oh boy. Okay, so... on the way to the boss, this is going to be... Oh wait, I'm thinking of stage 7, aren't I? Not stage 6. Yeah, I am. No, this room is nowhere near as evil. Which is good. Because the boss is. Well, I say that, but let's be fair. With the people I have access to, there's plenty of opportunities to try to take advantage. I just gotta play wisely here. Well, this is a nice... Okay. Now I need to try to get close. Oh yeah, we got this. Are you kidding me? We fucking have this. Wow, I didn't even have to lose anybody. That's impressive for me, because this boss usually gives me a headache. Mithril alloy. I feel an incredibly strange connection with you. Hmm? Wasn't supposed to tell you, but Rubber is the one who gave you the name Hachi. Huh? I told everyone that you should be named Zangetsumaru. It's really a shame. Uh? I knew it. You think so too? Hmm? Zangetsu, you need to get better at names. Just saying. Like, come on, man. Okay. We only have one character left to recruit, and unfortunately it's one of the more important ones for passageways. And it's in the hardest stage. Mostly because of the boss, though, to be honest. The stage itself, with the characters at our disposal, is not so bad, but... But man, that boss at the end, with a limited health pool we've got, I'm not really happy about that. But... And for a penny and for a pound, as they say. But if I can get there with just one character, I can get there with all of them. Alright. Okay. I need to get you down here quick. There we go. What? Okay. Lots of this. Okay. Already getting to the fun part, huh? Nope. Alright. Uh-huh. I suppose I can show off something cute about these enemies. They do not give a shit about being frozen. The Frost Caliber spell does shit all to them, unless you can wallop them within a second. So, Joy. Okay, can we get to you, please? That went mostly better than I expected. Yeah, you guys are fast now. Good lord. Okay. Okay. So apparently the only way to get this is to have Alfred with his wind ability, which creates a body double. He could pick that if he had it. We don't, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get this at all then. Fine. I can already tell that this room's gonna be pleasant. Well, I can get that, technically, but we're gonna have a hell of a time dealing with those enemies down there. So, I'm just gonna use some weapon power here. There. That worked out pretty well. So we have more defense now. That's nice. Hey, you jerk. Didn't see you up there. Okay, this one doesn't look like it's as hellish, so I can use my normal characters for this. Although, I'm getting really tired of them jump scaring me with those stupid... whatever the hell they're... What, acid drip things? I don't know. At least they've mostly stopped it now. That double jump is coming in clutch in here. I can already tell. Definitely, yes. Okay, we're not at the end just yet. I don't think they can get any unique sub-weapons that's better than what they've got. Except for you, maybe. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm surprised I didn't have to switch. Okay, so... just in case, for whatever reason, Hachi isn't enough. Really glad to have him. Yeah, I was hoping for more. Okay, I can take advantage of this. Well, I would if the controls would work. Come on. It's not letting me on these things for some reason. Yeah, what's up with this? Okay, now we can switch back. Okay, now we're at the boss room. Shit, wrong person. Damn, blame it. Well, let me go and get some extra stuff. Because I'm gonna need to be sure that he especially is armed as much as possible here. Yeah, they really did not design this room well. Oh my god, that's so bad. Good thing I have you. Come on. There we go. Anyone else? Not really. Alright. Now, this fight is going to be downright hell. Because we have very low health with pretty much each of our party members, and she hits a lot more in hard mode. I am getting a lot of cheap damage in, though, that's for sure. No, 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 no. Switch off him, switch off him. Okay, good. Damn it. Oh, wow, I actually did it. That is kind of amazing. In one cycle, no less. It's amazing what having a few extra health bars can actually do for you. See, now I've seen other people lure that to where they can dodge it. I've not had good luck with that. But we have our people assembled here, which is good. About that dog, Hachi, that massive magic armor. Looks powerful, but must be difficult to maneuver. Surely those short enemies must be a nightmare. No, Hachi simply crushes them underfoot. They're barely an obstacle. Uh, I see. Good for Hachi. Yeah, low enemies is indeed Chibo's weakness, in many cases. Not so much for Hachi, though. Poor Chibo. Okay. So now we can start going on our major item hunt. We also need to get... Wait. Okay, yeah, we haven't done this one, it looks like. And you know what? Before we go on the item hunt, let's go and just get all the key items. I mean, may as well at this point. It's not like Stage 2 is hard. As a matter of fact, it's actually kind of hilarious that this, of all stages, is the one that didn't have a party member to collect. Considering that it's technically the easiest thing to go through. Go figure. I'll see about getting items on the way, but I don't expect we're going to be getting much, though. Not without using the map to find the exact locations. We don't need to worry about that. One thing I do find kind of unbelievable is the fact that I didn't notice what was really going on sooner, since if I would have paid attention to the way the map looks, there are indeed 2 slots for stuff. I'm guessing at first I thought the second slot was for the key item, because that's how it worked in Episode 2 with the 3 swords, but that just wasn't the case here. And had I been paying attention, I would have realized that. In my defense, though, I did notice that they were nerfing the weapon ups quite a bit, so I just imagined that this was going to be a harder mode, since it seemed like they were nerfing aspects like health and max amount of weapon power. But that's not the case here. Speaking of life power, gimme. Oh, I've been spending a lot of time on this. I might have to split this into 2 sessions. Because it is getting late. Okay. Man, those things take so much effort to kill. I'd have to switch in a second. Well, there's a continue point at least. And it looks like we are getting pretty close to the boss. And the boss is kind of a joke. Especially with all the characters we've got, but it's especially a joke with, like, with the resources we have. Honestly, just having Miriam with her weapon right now is enough to kind of shred through this boss. There we go. And there we go. Got dense fossil fuel. Okay. Yeah, as much as I'd want to do the power-ups in this session, it's very late. At least we got a couple on the way through finding our characters. A bit more than I was expecting, to be honest. But yeah, we still have way more to get. Actually getting all the power-ups, it's going to make it a lot easier to actually do the finale pretty well. I still hate the finale, but now I do understand that you probably really want to have better characters for over-exploration earlier on, so you just have all of those very nice power-ups going through the game. Having to skip Stage 2 for so long probably wasn't helping either, considering that there was an easy health up there that I just wasn't aware of. Hindsight 2020 and all that. But yeah, generally speaking, you want to have Gebel, Ultimus and Getsu if you have him, or Hachi. And either Miriam or Robert the Sniper to get through those thin passageways. But generally, that's the majority of what you need. And trust me, that can make your life a lot easier going through the stages. I don't know exactly what all you're going to end up with by the end, but I do know you'll get a lot. As a matter of fact, I never thought to check, but I wonder if the bosses come back, like after you beat the stages at least once. I know you can't go to stage 8, of course, but it won't let you. But I am curious, once I go through to get the power-ups, I'm going to go through the stages again, most likely, while getting the power-ups, and see exactly what it's like. Because I have a feeling that if you could reasonably go through with the power-ups, it's probably would feel a lot better and not as frustrating for certain stages. For whatever reason, I feel like the fire area gave me the most trouble because of having to do some of those platforming sections without Hachi. Not having access to invincibility, after all. But yeah, this is definitely what I'm calling it for now. Because I've been streaming more than an hour and a half, and we still have a lot to get, so... It's gonna be just time to give up on it for now. I'll see you guys later.